I get so excited. I literally get so excited. Well, like, first of all, so my head to me looks like halfway. So, like, I don't see the bun because I don't see the bun. The bun, I don't see the bun. All right, it's all good. It's all good. Guys, hi. Hi. I'm so excited. All right, guys. So, I usually don't really get anybody on here too much because they go into my podcast directly. But I want to start normalizing my YouTube, right? Because I like you guys seeing me talk and like I can see myself because I'm used to talking to myself all the time. So this makes sense for me. This, if that makes sense, right? So, and I wanted to utilize my actual phone while I'm giving you guys certain information with certain people, even though, and I know that you guys, my fans, would totally appreciate this. So, you guys, I got my own little cards. I'm getting my stuff created, but you see that Topsy Tings? I'm sure you do. Anyway, so in the real world, when I get my cards, right, I'm going to just be like, wait, let's not use those because I wrote on those, right? I'm going to have like really cute pink cards that say Topsy Tings, Tings. And then as I'm done with it, I'm just going to be like, dude, like, you know, like, and that's like how the whole thing is going to go, right? It's going to be like, because it feels right. It feels like my era. It's what I saw when I was a kid, and I was thinking I was like Ricky Lake, and I had like the microphone, and I was just like, you get a car, and so that's how it was in my mind, in my head, right? So, guys, I know the last time I was on, I actually did a video, never really live on this, but my lives stay on my channel anyway, so I'm okay with that. Last time you guys saw me, I think I was more in like a relapse in regards to my bipolar disorder. And guys, I'm in such a better place. I got that job out of the house, so no more remote working. And I found that has made a huge, oh my God, wait. Wine time. Hello, Bronx wine, honey. Bronx wine. Well, it's not really from the Bronx. I'm just saying Pop CBX, Top C Bronx. Yeah. So drink with me so we can talk shit together, okay? So the last time you guys saw me, I was not in a really good place, but I was kind of getting to that place, and I had cut ties with a relationship that was kind of throwing me back into a dark place, right? So it's been a few weeks now. It's been about 6 to 7 weeks or so since that breakup, and not only breaking up with him, but breaking up with certain family members, right? Not saying that I am forever going to, not, I don't know, ever talk to my certain family members. However, it just means that for right now, for my mental stability, I needed to put boundaries and set boundaries with a lot of people, from friends, family, and foe. Okay. I still get asked, no matter what I say, you know, oh, you got to just push through it, and you got to just, so it's sometimes, not sometimes, I just learned to kind of allow people to just, and not interrupt, because it bothers them to interrupt when you say, I get it, but it's not something that I can, you got to just drop it. You got to drop it and listen to whatever positivity they're going to spill into you. Because at the end of the day, positivity is a good thing, right? Because when you have bipolar disorder, even though it irritates us to hear people say things that they think that it's so easy to get up, my microphone, sorry. They think that it's so easy to get up and just shake certain things out, right? Get up and shake things out. It's not easy. Okay. So when you have a disorder where you just don't know whether the next morning is going to be a great morning, you don't know if that day you're going to want to die, you learn to appreciate every little thing of life, right? I mean, from the laughter of your children's friends, right, to a car driving down the road. You literally just value every little thing, right? with me, I had to learn to really set these boundaries in order to survive. Okay, in order to survive. And for the first time in a long time, I'm no longer ashamed of my story. Okay, is it going to be easy for a lot of my family members to hear that story? No. And do I give a shit? Ask me. No. I gave a shit for 38 years, 37, 38 years. I no longer give a shit, right? Because if I keep giving too much shit, I'm gonna run out of shits to give. I guess that's not a bad thing. Running out of shits to give about. Yeah. You know? So you just can't really give a shit, right? Because then I would never write that story, right? I would never write that autobiography about my life, right? And I will never be able to save or touch the lives of someone else, right? I can never talk about the negative journey or the journey in itself to get to the positive in my life, to get to a place where I can look towards retirement, right? Where I can have an amazing therapist. Right now, I'm looking into EDMR for my bipolar 2 disorder. And I could dismiss you in 2.2 seconds, even in a romantic relationship. If I feel that relationship is going to impact my children, I am not about it. And sometimes it takes time, right? It takes time to get to know friends. It takes time to get to know, it just takes time, right? So on tonight's podcast, we're going to be really talking about what I did on that journey to get to where I'm at today. I'm working. I haven't quit. I haven't gotten fired. It's actually been extremely refreshing to get up every single day and deal with people that I don't want to deal with, right? Because what I really like to deal with is the public. So in going to work, you really never know who you're going to be dealing with. You see the bad and you see the good. Post-COVID, post-Trump, it's just a mixture bigger than it was before. Speaking your own opinions nowadays is very dangerous in these streets. These streets ain't ready for me. So when you come from a respectable place, I really do think that a lot of people, whether we agree or disagree, are really all about it. I think that we just want to be able to speak, have a debate, a healthy, positive debate without it getting so heated that we're getting violent or that we're hating each other, right? If we don't speak about certain things, we're never going to get to a place that we need to get to in this world, right? So it's about just having respect for people's differences of opinions. Shit. It's not always about being right. I hate people that are always trying to be right, are always trying to compete. Those people are generally really miserable with themselves. If your life is about competing and trying to be better than other people, you narcissistic idiots, you're not going to really win at the ends, right? I'd rather take the long way. I'd rather take the longest way, still working easier, not harder, but making sure that I experience all the trials and tribulations through that. So I learned those beautiful lessons, right? Obviously, if we can have a life with no issues, that's great. I want to protect my kids from that. I want to be able to protect my children for making mistakes that they don't have to. But believe me, I got a young adult, still a child. I have one yet that hasn't turned 18. And I have a 12-year-old. So when I tell you, I got him all over the place. Sometimes people just want to be right sometimes, but be humble, right? And be honest with yourself. At the end, that's what wins, integrity and really wanting to throw down, right? For all my bipolar 2 people, I know it's hard to even know, when are you in your norm? When am I normal? Because people always want to say that our excitement is manic and our sadness is depression. We can get sad sometimes without it being depressed. We can get excited without it being a manic episode. And I hate when people ask me, oh, no, this is how I am. I mean, that's how I respond. I think what's more frustrating for me is when people can dish something, but they can't take it. Listen, I'm not the one. You dish it, you better be able to take it. If you want me to adapt to a certain environment, you best believe I got, for lack of a better word, I got dude in me. I'm Bronx all day when needs to be. But I'm a lady. Topsy is always going to be the first thing you see. Briex is going to be the last thing you see, So treat people how you want to be treated. Period. Men, don't talk down to women if you don't want to be embarrassed in public. There are women that are able to stand up for themselves. Don't belittle yourself, sir. Be a man. Be chivalrous. Be sweet. Be kind. Women, stop being so hard on men. Stop talking down to men. It's Movember. It's about the men in November. Yeah. What are you doing for this special month for your man, for your brother, for your male cousins, for your fathers? What is it that you're doing for these men to be able to understand what Movember means, right? It's about them. It's about their health. It's about checking in on their mental health. So let's make sure that we don't forget about the kings in our lives, right? Yeah, I feel good. Yeah. So now I'm going to go and I'm going to get ready to tape. I wish I can tape it. To record my podcast. I love you guys. I have not yet said once. Oh, that is so good. Jesus. Woo. Yes, honey. Love you guys. You guys are everything. Bombers. My bombers. I love my bombers. I want to thank my bipolar disorder pages on Facebook 100%. They're very supportive of me. I get to post my stuff on their pages. I get to hear feedback from people like myself, from people that suffer from the same thing that I go through on a daily basis. They get to hear me and hopefully be inspired by me, knowing that it doesn't always have to be ugly. There are many, many bright days. And bipolar disorder doesn't have you. You have it. Don't forget that. All right, bombers. I love you. Bye. Like, subscribe, and share.